think it's obscurateur. Obscurateur.
I don't think so.
When they say shutter,
Huh.
when you ask about the shutter count, they're like
Mm.
obscurateur, obscuratrice. I don't know.
Mm.
This is volume 3, I believe, or episode 3, depending on
3.0, 2.5.
yeah.
Welcome to ShutterCount.
Yeah. What was that?
You're infringement for saying that.
You're gonna have to talk into
I
the
know.
mic
I
more
was moving my
and not move around like a crazy person. So, what's going on? It's Monday.
Hi.
Monday morning.
It's early.
It's very early. But yeah, what's new and exciting?
You know, nice out.
we were
Episode 3, we have nothing.
we got nothing. But I'm super loud, and you're not, which is usually the case. But we have coffee.
Yeah, that's what
And
freaking matters right now.
That's what matters right now. So
I'm gonna be the test. Ooh, bold and beautiful.
yeah, that will.
That's really good.
It's Costco, Kirkland brand,
That's what we get.
but on
Usually
the
too.
on the bag,
Yeah.
it's brewed by Starbucks.
Really?
So I think they get the Starbucks bean.
It's not. I think what it is actually is the Starbucks coffee that falls on the ground.
Yeah, maybe. It's
They
the
just scoop it up, put it in the bag, and
it's the
Costco.
off the truck, the off the truck coffee, and repurpose it. But I think it's the same thing, really.
Yeah,
But
it actually it tastes when you after you said it, it does
It
have
tastes-
some
it tastes like
Starbucky.
iron.
Tastes very Starbucky.
Yeah, very. So yeah, you had nothing to do this weekend because it rained like a.
Basically, it was supposed to be DMCC round something. What? I want to talk gangster style.
There you go.
I like
Just
talking
adjusting
sideways.
his microphone.
I'm talking sideways. JTM. I saw Beyonce do it.
Sorry about that. We just had to adjust his microphone. You were saying so. Rain
I was
out,
saying,
rain out styles.
basically what happened is the MCC round 4, I believe, was supposed to take place in Vallée Jonction, which is past Quebec, about 3 hours and 30 minutes away.
Past. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just past Quebec. So like Montmagny area.
It's sort of Montmagny, but the other direction.
Okay.
Careful. It's like this way. You know, Montmagny's here. Vallée Jonction is this way. So
Right.
for those watching at home, which you're not because you have no cameras, I'm pointing in different
Jeremy's
directions.
doing the YMCA.
Anyways, it's actually a really cool track. Oval, that's very nice, like well maintained track and cool grandstands and a bridge in toute la patente. Very cool. Anyways, but yeah, I was supposed to announce a shit ton of rain for Saturday, so they postponed it to the Sunday, and then realized they're announcing a still pretty shit ton of rain for the Sunday, so they just canceled it.
That's gotta suck.
Which, yeah, because, you know, I don't get money for canceled events. So, and they might put the event to another day, but chances are they might not.
So they'll cancel the entire round.
Yeah, they're just going to cancel, like, omit the round, considering there's, like, I think 8 rounds regardless. I mean, they can miss a few. But the thing is that it was going to most likely be my last DMCC of the season, and possibly ever. But anyways, just because the whole rest of the season I have other events and or weddings to go to.
Okay.
So, yeah, so I'd be missing the last.
But isn't
last
there
4.
one? Oh, it's not DMCC this weekend.
No, it's Formula D
Drift.
Canada.
And
the
Formula
head.
Drift.
Yeah.
So both.
Yeah, well, it's Formula D Canada.
Formula D Canada and Formula D.
US. Yeah,
Formula double D.
the big D.
The big
Yeah,
D.
and that's actually what I'm sort of stressing out about now, because even though, like, it's an FDC event, but it's basically, since it's an actual FDUS round, obviously the American guys are taking charge of it all, but I still have to help out with the media direction. So it's just all the logistics of getting the track maps set up and all the media passes squared away and making sure that everything is kosher for when the American guys show up, and then because there's gonna be a buttload of media from like the States. All the big teams are going to be there, from the guys who run for forward, and so that's, and basically not only that is it's 3 days of retardedness schedule. Thursday practice.
It starts Thursday.
Starts Thursday, and it's a paid practice day.
What's that mean, paid practice day?
Drivers have to pay to practice.
Oh, really?
So not everybody has to go, but if you want to like get some extra seat time to dial in your car, then you pay.
No one's paying them to be there?
Yeah, but those are sponsors. Like we don't. It's a series. So
okay.
and the thing is and that's the big thing is the fact that it's the first time ever that an American round is actually taking place out of America.
I saw that on the commercials.
Yeah. Well, thank you for watching. Yeah, so no, it's gonna be really huge. And then so the Thursday is a practice day, and then the Friday is technically the big day. Not in terms of like what the event is, but in terms of time, because the Friday is going to be the Formula D Canada like event. Their top 16, as well as a qualification for the FDUS guys and practice. So basically, it starts around, let's say 10ish, 11ish, and it's going to go all the way till 10 at night. And then the Saturday, which is the big day for the big Americans. Well, they're not all Americans, but American series. Yeah, it starts a little later, but again, it finishes at 10 o'clock at night. So it's going to be hardcore shooting in the dark.
Night drifting.
Yeah,
they have a lot of lights on that.
They have a decent Autodrome is pretty good for that. It's still not. Still don't like it as much as shooting during the daytime, but,
It's when the 750 will come in handy.
Yeah, exactly.
12,800.
Yeah, 750. I'm probably shooting my 750 and the D3. I just got to make sure I clean my sensor on the D3 because it's filthy. Because it's a shitty D3 that doesn't have a vibrator sensor thing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, that should be a packed weekend. Yeah,
it's going to be retarded. And that's why I'm not even... It's not even the shooting, because the shooting I'm sort of like more... excited to shoot, because since quote unquote I'm not the official photographer for this round, they have the American guy, Mr. Larry Chan, who is obviously shoots everything. I don't have to like worry about covering every second of it because he's basically there for that. So I'm gonna have a bit more fun shooting, but it's really the logistics of the media meetings and all that. And even though I'm not the one giving the media meetings, I still gotta make sure that everything runs smoothly.
So they're starting out on the 15th. Which is a Friday.
Thursday.
That's good.
Thursday's the
14th.
Yes, I know, but that's not for spectators.
Right. Yeah, but for spectators. Yeah. So they're doing a Friday thing.
Yeah, because in the States, that's how they run.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Every Friday. And they can draw crowds and everything.
Yeah. Well, because the Friday, again, they mainly try to draw the crowd for the Saturday event. They don't really care for the Friday, for like the practice and the qualifying.
It's Canadians, so.
No, but I mean, even in the States, they run on the Fridays.
They do Friday.
Yeah, the Fridays is the qualification. So, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And well, I hope they get a crowd. But I guess on the Saturday.
Yeah, that's when they plan to have the big.
That's when the magical happens.
Yeah. And again, what's really cool too is how they have the grandstands laid out at the Autodrome. They have one grandstand that basically spans across the racetrack, so you have cars driving under you, like obviously not going fast, but that's where to get to the start line, the cars have to drive. Yeah.
Again, I saw that on the commercial.
Yeah.
the Facebook commercial.
Yeah.
But okay, so they're not. That's just like to get.
It's just like a tunnel,
the paddocks or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. It's to get to. It's from pre-grid to the start line.
Okay.
Originally, when they thought of having that idea, they sort of wanted to have the cars like physically drifting under the grandstand.
Bad idea.
Well, it would have been possible if it just would have been possible. Like if the problem is that the tunnel of the grandstands can't be that wide to be structurally sound. Yeah. So if it was wider, it would be okay. But
even at that,
it would have been cool.
You have one accident and
whatever.
There's no company, no insurance company would insure them with that.
But it'd be awesome for
You'd
photos.
have like a lot of casualties for any kind of.
But it'd be awesome for photos.
Yeah, but
think of the pictures.
Think of the pictures. Well, that's cool.
Yeah. So that was that, and
hopefully it'll be good weather.
yes. So far, Saturday is gonna be great. Friday is gonna be horrible.
Why?
Rain, like 30 millimeters.
It's gonna be raining on Friday.
On Friday, that's what they're calling. I mean, it's still far away, so who cares? I mean, the weather people don't know anything. Damn you, weather people. Yeah. So that's gonna be this weekend because that's I'm excited to. I'm sort of excited to have it over because I'm just worried about everything running properly and dealing with a lot more media that I'm used to having at our events.
Yeah.
Our tracks aren't technically that big as compared to the American ones,
Mm-hmm.
so to have a buttload of big media running around. Hopefully, it all works well. And
yeah.
Anyways,
any big guys from here coming? Does like RDS show up at that stuff? And I know they were there when I was shooting.
Yeah, they don't because they hardly do anything. I mean, they're not really even big on filming. I mean, I don't know. I don't get RDS anymore, so
I think they do just like F1 and
stuff like that. I mean, again, we're gonna try to get there at some point.
I would see someone like VTV being there.
Yeah, that's sort of the goal.
Like,
even for next year's, I'm gonna try to start contacting some of these people. Last year we had basically a guy who would do that.
Okay.
But he's no longer with the company.
Okay.
But
this is DMCC.
No, this is Formula D.
For Formula. Okay.
Yes, we do not talk about DMCC.
Okay.
Yeah. So no. But yeah, I'm sort of gonna try to start contacting people. The problem is I don't have the contacts, so it's just gonna be a matter of like poking them on Facebook or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because that was the advantage of the guy last year is he actually had some of these contacts. So
okay.
I'm just gonna have to try to wing it this year. But then it's with every thing going on, it was been sort of last minute. But next year, that's the plan.
Cool. Well, I wish you luck with that.
Thank you. And
wish you good weather. And
that's the thing because obviously shooting drifting in rain sucks.
Yeah.
Especially at the Autodrome.
Yeah. Yeah, I did it with you back in the day. Good times.
You were
Good times.
Good times from assistant photographer to videographer.
Yeah, my God. Forgot about that.
Good times.
That was good times.
Yeah. So what were you up to? In
nothing. No weddings yet.
Nothing.
I have a wedding on Saturday.
Oh, nice.
And in Brossard.
Oh, cool.
So sure. So that should be interesting.
What about last weekend? Because last week
Nothing.
we sort of skipped over last weekend.
Last weekend
because we filmed on the Friday.
I didn't have any weddings.
Oh, okay.
No. So it's been quiet. And next month, like I said, on previously.
Yeah.
Previously on ShutterCount.
Link is in the description. They get to the old one.
Yeah, just go one back. There's like 2 videos on our channel. But no, it's all coming in August and September. The craziness.
That's not
weddings.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have one on Saturday.
At least it's not too far.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah, they've all been pretty local.
Full day wedding or?
Yeah, I'm still waiting to get the complete schedule.
Okay.
Usually, happens the week of. We get everything.
Yeah.
But it's probably it's full day. They're all 10-hour, which is fine.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
But honestly, they're
Makes you enjoy your bed after.
Huh?
Makes you enjoy your bed afterwards.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy because the our main package is 10 hours.
Yeah.
But it always goes over.
Yeah.
I've done overtime like pretty much almost every wedding.
Yeah.
Goes over. It's almost like we need like an 11-hour or a 12-hour package.
Yeah.
Because it's always late. Everything's always late.
I remember shooting many 13-hour weddings, especially like Indian weddings where they got like the crazy.
Indian weddings can go, and Chinese tea ceremony weddings and everything could go like
days, basically.
Yeah, essentially. Well, you generally do it. You start really early in the morning for Chinese tea ceremonies, so you're there like 7:30, 8, and it's just
I think I did one of those ones.
It's wild.
Yeah.
It's really wild. So, and you end up doing that. They do games. They do all the, the tea ceremony, the offerings and everything.
Yeah.
And then you end up, just shooting. And then it's a full wedding. So you go and do another prep. And then usually it's the traditional white gown sort of thing that happens after that. But
it's crazy, all the steps.
Yeah, so it gets to be a big day.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have any of those this year. So
all right.
I don't. I would have seen them. Yeah. Way to go, Jeremy.
Well, I thought I had it. I did have it off.
Yeah. Sure you did.
I did.
Sure you did. So yeah, you wanted to talk about Amazon Cloud a long time ago.
I did.
And I wanted to hear your take on it. So
I stopped using it.
yeah,
Um,
well, you wrote meh.
yeah, it's very meh.
Okay.
Because the thing is that you can upload raw files, but
And is that the thing where it's like you have unlimited
yeah,
if you're uploading the raw files, or is it unlimited all the
it's
time?
unlimited everything.
Okay.
For the package that
I think I'm
signed up
thinking of
for.
Google or something, but
What's sort of cool is that because we live in Quebec, for some reason it's really weird that anywhere
don't get me started on that. It's ridiculous.
No, but any other province, because it was like a 30-day trial, right? Well, any other province after the 30-day trial, you just automatically start getting charged, to continue. Whereas for servers in Quebec only, after 30-day trial, that's it until you like actually click the credit card whatever button. So I was like, whatever, fine, that's good.
I guess we have auto renew laws.
Yeah,
that would be my
probably. So yeah, so I tried it out and I tried uploading a bunch of stuff and I have decently fast internet and I found it really slow. I mean, I knew I was uploading RAWs, but
is it an FTP type thing or is it their own standalone app like Dropbox and
it's
Box
it's
and
like
stuff?
it's like Dropbox. Yeah, it's like their own thing. Yeah, exactly. And you have your own little, but I just found it really slow. And then to view photos and stuff, especially the RAWs, it works like crap.
Okay, so they have a raw preview capability?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Huh.
And yeah, and it just doesn't work well.
I know. Comes out all garbled or something.
Yeah, or it's like it's just weird. I should maybe look into it. I was also doing other work, so who knows if it, if I was technically doing it properly. I guess maybe a way around it is to upload raw and like a small JPEG maybe just to.
Yeah, but what's the point?
Yeah, I know.
Kind of defeats the purpose if you're doing that.
Yeah, well, I mean, again, it's just for backup, but at least I can freaking see what's there.
Yeah.
And then just download with a file that I need if I ever need it. But I don't know. We'll see. Because it was a nice cheap solution.
Yeah. And what is it, like $10 a month, like all of them? Or?
I think it was even cheaper because I think there's two packages. There's one that's, let's say, $13. No, it's not even a month. It was like a year for like.
We'll have our producer look into that.
Yeah.
We don't have a producer.
Yeah, it was like super super cheap.
Yeah, I think it's half the price of Dropbox. I believe. So if Dropbox is $10 a month, I think
it was like super cheap, and they have two packages. There's one where you can upload like unlimited photos, and then one you can upload unlimited anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually went for the anything one just in case I wanted to throw in some videos or whatever. But I think the just photos one is probably the best bet if you're just looking for solely like backing up photos.
Yeah.
It's such a cheap solution. So I'll look back into it at some point.
Yeah.
I have time.
I like my Dropbox, and I think that's how they get you. Is that like I have so much stuff on Dropbox now.
Yeah, that I hate Dropbox.
I love it, but I'm at the point where like it would be a real pain in the ass to take everything off it. So they just have you.
Yeah.
It's not that I would, I have no problem.
I love how Dropbox works. I just find that like it's sort of expensive for how much space you get, and I don't know.
Well, it's a terabyte now, so.
Yeah, but it's I don't know. I think
well, it's $100 a year if you prepay there. I think they give you a bit of a deal if you prepay.
But again, yeah, exactly. But still, it's $100 a year, and for a terabyte, which is decent, but like I'm looking for a solution where I can just throw everything on there. Yeah. Not to use it for just purely transferring and where you take stuff on, take stuff off. Yeah. Well, because technically my goal would be to have all my photos in a remote location just in case. Yeah. Which is more than a terabyte. So that's why it would end up costing, a few $100, actually, if not more, a year. So. Yeah. But for that price.
Well, they're gonna get lower and lower as time goes. I mean, look at the thing with Dropbox is that Dropbox was something like 100 gigs maximum, and then Google came out with Drive for a terabyte for $10 a month at the time or whatever. Yeah. And then Dropbox, I'm sure, saw an exodus of people, of clients, so they upped it to 1 terabyte like the next day or the next week. Which I was happy with because at the time I had just signed up for Dropbox and then Google Drive came out with that. So I was like, oh man. So it worked out. And I'm happy with it. I like
it works well. I mean, that's pretty much what we use for all the like for the FD Canada, like, transferring and stuff.
It's slow, but they're all slow.
Yeah.
They have,
Yeah, that's just how it is. But it's not that. I don't find it compared to, let's say, careful. For those who didn't see, Chris almost just choked on his coffee.
Excuse me.
I don't find it that slow compared to, let's say, Amazon.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if you can connect to it via FTP.
I don't know. Maybe I should look into that.
It might work better. File mail is pretty good too, but it's not. It's more of a file transfer.
Yeah.
Thing. It's like WeTransfer.
Yeah, which I like. That I like a lot. That works well.
Yeah, WeTransfer works well too.
Yeah. I WeTransfer a lot.
So, all right, cool. So to be continued.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazon, if you're listening, Jeremy would like a free trial
for
a year
and a free.
And Dropbox, I love
trip
you.
Trip to the Amazon.
Dropbox, I love you. Give me a free year too.
Free more than that. Screw that. They can be sponsors. Title sponsor. ShutterCount by Dropbox.
Welcome to ShutterCount by Dropbox. By Dramazon.
Dramazon. Yeah. And then, so how's your website blog coming along?
Yeah, no, we wanted to talk about blogs and social media and everything, and I don't update at all.
Yeah, neither.
I have no time.
I've this year I've been quite good on the Facebooking and the Instagramming.
Yeah.
But my blog has been inactive for a few months.
Yeah.
And it's just because like if I was going to do a blog, I wanted like sort of do in depth of like, you know, write a little piece for every photo, like the ones that I liked and this and that, and it's just I just don't have no time. Yeah. Which is too bad. But I need to figure out a way because I definitely want it. That's the whole point of spending the money for the Squarespace site and getting it all revamped and this and that was
having an active blog.
Yeah. So I need to figure something out. But the worst part is, like, I think the hardest part is going to be, like, catching up on the stuff that I haven't posted yet. Because I would still like to post everything, you know, that I've done throughout the summer. Because I think that'd be nice to see. Yeah. Instead of just, like, you know, all something in, like, from November and now we're in July, you know.
Well, you could do, like, a recap thing.
Yeah.
Like a this summer 2016.
Yeah.
Just do, like, a best of or something.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, it's not a bad idea. Yeah. But, yeah, that's going to be my goal in the future is to get more blogtastic.
Yeah, it's tough. And, like, I haven't been shooting much anyways, so the content. Yeah. You know, and I like to keep my personal and my professional kind of separate, so I've been posting more of my personal one now, which is just, you know, picture of the kids and stuff.
Yeah.
But no, my Facebook page is, like, Facebook always reminds me, like, your fans haven't heard from you in a while.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know. But
I went on a spree the other day trying to spark the fire.
Yeah, on mine?
Yeah,
thank you.
It's because I was actually, I don't know, I was clicking on some other mumbo jumbo on my site, and yours popped up and says, oh, you can, I guess, follow his stats or statistics.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I clicked on it on your site, and then I started raping the like button.
Yeah, no, it's tough to stay. But when I, you know,
sorry. Word of the day. Tweedle.
Tweedle? Really? That's a real word?
Yeah.
What's it mean? What's the definition? Give us the definition.
It doesn't. It just says word.
It just gives you a word.
Yeah.
It doesn't tell you. No. You can't click it.
Oh, I'm sure I can click it, but okay. we're busy here.
Well, I don't know. It seemed like an important thing to talk about.
Well, yeah.
Tweedle.
It's word of the day. It's gonna be our part of our show.
Yeah, I think we need some shtick or something.
Yeah, word of the day. I don't know where it went. Fuck it.
You don't know how to operate the iPhone.
No, it's too complicated. I miss my Nokia 61 whatever 30.
6131. My God. So blogs, social media, all that good stuff.
And like again, more about social media. Like, have you thought about joining the Snapchat wagon?
I'm on Snapchat.
Oh,
I've never used it yet.
Oh,
it's a bit weird. I don't really understand. I understand it. I can't figure out.
I heard it's for pictures of genitalia.
I think it originally started with pictures of genitalia because the idea is that it disappears after 24 hours.
Yeah.
Unlike a Facebook feed where it just kind of stays there forever. But I don't know how I feel about it. It's a bit. You could do kind of anything, you know.
Yeah.
You could do pictures. You could do video. You could put stupid.
I think
overlays.
Text too. Like
Yeah, you can overlay text. You can overlay silly faces.
Yeah. I know. Actually, speaking of funny, that
kinds of stuff.
FDC did that for one of the rounds. where they actually had a filter made of a helmet, and you basically take a picture and it looks like you're
Oh,
wearing
really?
the helmet, which actually was quite cool.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
even crazier, you were even able to restrict it for the grandstand area. So if you're like in the pits or in the parking lot, it wouldn't work. You actually have to have a ticket and be in, you know, yeah.
Like GPS it, I guess?
Yeah,
or something,
yeah, it's
or-
geotagged, and that way, and the thing is, because the thing is that the smaller your area is, the cheaper it is. So, in order to buy it. Yeah.
geotag?
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it.
I am not on it, but from word on the street is that like that's where the new generation is all going.
Yeah,
they're all getting off of Facebook.
Yeah, the tweens are all off Facebook and Instagram.
Basically because people of our age are on it.
It's been ransacked by us
Yeah.
old people.
Us old people.
And older people.
Yeah. It's crazy, how technology, because then obviously at some point...
Well, it's hard to say. Like, I don't think Facebook's going to go the way of MySpace.
And again, MySpace is still around. Don't forget about MySpace.
But not...
No, I know. It's not the...
Yeah. And I don't think Facebook's ever... Facebook have a very strong...
Oh, yeah. They're definitely
a stronger base. I'm not an expert, but I feel that they have a stronger base than MySpace ever did.
Yeah.
Mainly because of all the integrated advertising and all that stuff.
Well, he just... Mr. Zuckerberg just learned how to do it better, like...
Yeah. Well, it's wild and and scary, but
this is nuts how social media changes, and it's all about, like, I guess obviously that's just technology changing, but it's crazy how supposedly all the kids are all about the Instagrams and the snappy chatties, and
Instagram's still... I like Instagram.
I like Instagram the best, actually. It's just so simple, and there's all those douches on it.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I have a Twitter account, but I don't. I follow, like, and I haven't been on.
I don't go on
Twitter.
I don't go on Twitter anymore either.
But I did have it to just follow comics because
Yeah.
I found that it was really fascinating what they can get into 140 characters, like making a joke.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are really, really clever, but it's such a toxic place.
Yeah.
Twitter, it's so toxic, and people are just so mean.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Facebook's, I find it's pretty much the same way for douchebag.
It's getting bad too. Yeah.
But no, Twitter, I hardly check it out anymore. I mean, it's basically, for me, it's linked to my Facebook accounts. When I post something on my Facebook, it just gets linked to it. But I don't know. But I feel that Twitter is more popular in the States. Like, I see a lot of TV shows, say, "Oh, tweet us here," and
it's big in the media. It's still very relevant in the media.
Because these say tweet versus Facebook me.
Yeah. It kind of rolls off the tongue. But no, I didn't. I liked it, like I said, for the comics.
I think we should start a ShutterCount MySpace account.
Yeah,
that'd be hilarious.
That would be fun.
And get everybody to go
on MySpace.
Like, how funny would that be?
We bring back MySpace because of it.
That'd be so amazing.
We revive MySpace. Bring
back Tom from the grave.
Oh my God, Tom!
Tom
is everywhere.
I heard he's a photographer now.
Tom Zuckerberg. I don't remember what his last name was.
But I heard he's a photographer. Again, who knows if this is true, because, it's internets. But I heard he basically sold MySpace to another company, and he took that money, and
still probably ridiculous money.
Yeah, that's the thing. And he's not necessarily a professional photographer, but he just has so much money that he just enjoys shooting, and he's quite good at it. Again, if this is true, who the hell knows?
Well, let's look into that, and it'll be
on our MySpace account.
We'll talk about it next week on the next exciting episode of ShutterCount.
When you get T-shirts and business cards and a car.
I realize I say a lot. Did you listen to the last episode?
No, you posted it?
We have 3 views.
No way.
2 of those are probably mine. I'm wondering where the third one was. So you haven't watched it?
No.
So we have a fan.
Yes. We love you.
Because we didn't really post it anywhere. So.
No. It's on YouTube? Where did you post it? Oh.
Yeah, on their YouTube account.
That's weird. For some reason I didn't see it pop up.
Are you a subscriber? Do you have a Gmail?
I do have a Gmail.
Okay. Do you use YouTube? Like, you've subscribed to channels?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff?
I have my own YouTube channel.
Yeah, me too. Okay. Why don't I subscribe to yours? I guess there's nothing on it.
I actually have a lot of videos on it.
Do you?
Yeah, like maybe 100 and something videos.
Seriously?
Maybe not that much.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to
YouTube.com/jagimaging.
Oh, really?
Possibly. I don't know really what it
See,
is.
we don't have a thing yet because we don't have enough subscribers. We have one subscriber and it's me. So, and I think at a certain point you can make your custom URL, but up until then I think you need like 100 subscribers.
I think I have mine. I should have to double check. I don't even know. But I think there was one I maybe have one is because I have it for so long that just like they felt bad for me.
Yeah, I think I think if you've had your account for a long time.
I'm pretty sure. But it's just basically videos from drag racing events, RC car stuff, possibly my dog.
Okay. I'll check it out because I have one too, and I have one video of did you see mine?
No, I didn't know you had a YouTube.
Yeah, I have my own YouTube as well, and I put a macro of a spider. There's spiders growing on Mason, my son's.
You might want to finish that sentence because that sounded really gross.
There is spiders growing on my son's toy house.
Yeah.
Outside.
Yeah.
And like
a thousand little
little yellow ones there. And
they taste good.
Yeah, delicious. They were delicious.
A little bit
So I took the D750 and my 60 mil macro and just did some video and put it on YouTube. It's my only video on there.
Nice.
And I got like 106 views now.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, which is probably just because it says D750 and people search for D750 stuff.
I have a lot of cool videos that have 0 views because I didn't bother naming them or tagging anything.
Oh, really? It's just like the date or something.
Yeah, or it's like it's actually the
default,
or it's the default name or whatever.
Default. Yeah, no, there's an art to that too.
Yeah,
right? Like naming stuff, and YouTube actually like will not include you in their algorithms if your stuff isn't named.
Yeah.
If you don't have a good name, like all that stuff.
Yeah, no, I gotta go. That's basically my plan for the winter is just to go through and rename a lot of those videos because I basically just went through my entire last season and uploaded any video that I had, and then didn't bother naming them because it would take too long.
Yeah. There's a whole SEO thing to do with that too. You just got to name everything like sex, boobs, drugs.
Yeah,
sex, boobs, drugs, and then you get tons of views.
Yeah.
Actually, my uncle, who he fiddles with electronics and stuff like that.
He's a fiddler.
One of his videos has like 26,000 views, and it was him changing the pick guard on a guitar, on a Les Paul.
But see, like guitar stuff or like anything that's hobby related, that's in depth, people love.
Yeah, for sure. And it's funny. Remember I was telling you last week about that dude in blue there?
Yes.
That guy in blue or whatever?
Yeah.
So
the Blue Man Group.
Yeah. So I was looking at some of his like older videos to see how he got started to figure out how people are doing this. So he's got like 500,000 followers, So, and he was actually a film student.
Okay.
And
weren't you a film student?
I was a film student too.
There you go. On the right track.
Yeah. So it was interesting that he's a film student, and he was like doing a lot of like, actually all of his film student stuff is gone, so he must have had another channel at the time.
Yeah.
But he wasn't getting much traction and whatever like that. So he did a review of his Mustang before he traded it in to get a new one. He had an 06 and he traded in for a 2013.
Yeah.
The blue one there. And that kind of propelled him. He got like tons of views.
He has a lot of those
randomly.
Reviews. Yeah.
Because it's a car review, I guess.
And also Mustang, when everybody searches for Mustangs.
Exactly. So I thought that was interesting. That kind of propelled him to where he is now, which is 500,000 subscribers on YouTube. Which
it's crazy. I mean, and it's crazy that some of the YouTubers that like make a decent living off this stuff, some of them are just retarded. There's one that I used to follow, or I still sort of follow, but I don't watch anymore because his videos just got way too long, and I was like, I don't got time for this. But
as we cross the 34-minute mark,
no, his were like an hour long. Yeah, but it's a video, like But it's basically because it's a full on like daily vlog. So he'll basically just walk around, do whatever he does, daily stuff, from working on tractors to fixing cars to this, to working on his house, filming it all, And it was funny because he would sometimes work on cool things and build cool things, but it's just retarded because it's just random shit. Yeah. But you watch it while you're editing photos, or you watch it while you're doing this.
I hear you need like a million views a week to make a okay minimum wage-ish living.
Yeah, I know that.
And that's a shitload of views.
That's a shitload of it.
Like that's a lot.
I think it used to be better.
1 million views a week.
Yeah.
So you could be putting out like, 3 videos a week or
Yeah.
whatever like that. And they
Yeah.
need,
Well, this
a few
dude-
100,000
Yeah.
views each
The
to,
guy that
to
I'm
be
ta-
able to make
You know,
anything.
Yeah, it's crazy. And that you
remotely
figure,
decent.
and that's what's crazy is you figure that's like a hell of a lot of editing, a hell of a lot of filming, and then it's a lot of work.
Just this for last episode. We obviously have no video, but I, did a bit of EQing in Audacity, popped it into Premiere Elements.
Ooh.
And,
Fancy.
made the JPEG and stretched the JPEG out, through the whole episode. Did some tweaks here and there. That took me probably 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. And when we did the video one, the episode 1.
The original.
It was, the original, the pilot episode. It took me quite a while to do. And, and if we do a video, if we do a video, it's tough without, like, Premiere CC or Premiere Pro to do multicam. Like, it becomes tough.
I don't know. I've been currently watching it. I've been watching another video podcast. And honestly, they have one camera. They don't do any multicam.
Yeah, you don't have to. But it adds to it.
It definitely adds to it, but I don't... It definitely adds to it, but I also don't find it distracts from it. Like, it doesn't... Like, not having multicam, I don't think it makes it worse.
No.
It's just that having more cams makes it better, but not... exactly. I mean?
Yeah, it won't take away from the content.
Because, they do like an hour and something long podcast with 3 guys about drifting and everything. And, and
what's it called?
Maximum Driftcast. It's hilarious. Like, it's just really, really funny. Because they don't take themselves seriously. It's sort of like us.
Driftcast. Maximum Driftcast. Cool. I've been listening to
And it's funny because I actually started watching it because that the Formula D photographer was on it, Larry Chan. Okay. And so it was fun to see because one of the hosts, he's a videographer for one of the drift teams.
Okay.
And he has his own drift stuff, and I forget his name, but anyways. Yeah, so it's cool to watch, and again, they literally have one camera set up,
and they just shoot the shit.
Yeah, they shoot the shit, and it's actually like the camera's pointed straight at them, and there's on the other side of a table, so you see all the table junk and.
See, we're doing this for my office, and it's a bit of a mess. So I'd rather not have video here, but we could probably.
Well, you can just have video, but have the lights off.
Video by dark, late night C. Welcome to late night C. Late night ShutterCount. ShutterCount after dark.
Yeah, I like that. I was gonna say that shit. Yeah.
But
sexy count.
Yeah, I've been listening to Joe Rogan's podcast.
Yes, I've listened to his a few times too. Those are good.
They are like, wow.
Yeah.
Really, really compelling. A lot of awesome stuff that they talk about, and they just shoot the shit.
Yeah. Like
I listened to, Jim Brewer on comedian Jim Brewer.
Yeah, he's funny
and
weird man.
Yeah. But I watched. Russell Brand, because I saw Russell Brand and Jim Brewer. I'm like, that's got to be a pretty awesome interview. So I watched that one. It was like 3 hours, 40 minutes or something like that. Yeah. And then they allude to like what happened before Russell showed up.
Yeah.
And it was another 3 hours with just him and Jim Brewer. And I was like, no way. So I find that one.
Yeah.
So it was like 7 hours.
Yeah.
They were just sitting there talking.
Yeah.
Like, and it's.
And again, like, that's what's nice about just podcasts is that, people download them, listen to them when they're on their way to work, whatever, when you're stuck in traffic, which I don't know how people do, but anyways.
Well, yeah, it really takes them out of it,
And then for me, I like listening to them when I'm editing now.
Yeah, me too.
Because like I used to listen to a lot of music, but it's, you end up listening to the same freaking music all the time. And
I go through phases where I can listen to music, I think closer to the end of the day.
Yeah.
When I'm starting to get a bit like, it's been a long day. I'll get some music on to kind of get me through the last few hours. But for the most part, I can almost only listen to stuff now.
When I edit, I have to be listening to like something, either a video. I often listen to the Phonos, like watch some Phonos photo videos because his are decently long. So
I like Raw Talk. I wonder if there's one.
There is. He put up a video
because they had a bit of a hiatus for a while.
Well, they had one last week, but they were doing different things. No, he's basically supposedly switching things up. Going to start posting them on because he used to post them on Sunday nights, and that's when I actually used to listen to them. Yeah. But now supposedly he posted a half-hour live YouTube live.
Are they going to do live now?
No, but he did a YouTube live session or whatever, and he mentioned that they're going to try posting them Monday mornings now and see if they get more views that way.
Well, I don't know. I don't see. Yeah,
Supposedly,
there's a whole art to
that's
that
that's
too.
the thing too. Yeah, when you post it.
But I think posting it Sunday night, people are gonna. It's still gonna pop up Monday morning.
Yeah.
Like
Anyways,
maybe they want people to see the notification on Monday morning.
That's what it is.
That'll probably
that's
rather
what I think,
than it
I think
coming
that's,
through.
I think that's what it was more about that.
Yeah, like I don't get the notifications anymore. I turn them off, but like I'm on YouTube every day, so I see.
Exactly, and I look for
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a dude. Do you watch any of like the superhero? You're not into the superhero stuff at all.
No,
right?
sorry.
So there's
Nerd.
there's this guy. Emergency Awesome is his
really
his YouTube.
Okay.
And I've been listening to it for not listening, but he does like a short videos, like 10 minutes. But it's kind of recap of many of the superhero.
Oh, cool. All the different
shows on
shows
TV.
The Flash and
this. Yeah, the Flash, Arrow, all that stuff. Some of the DC stuff too.
Trying to think of that name of the DC one.
Gotham. He does. Anyways, he has a video for
Pokemon.
And I think Game of Thrones is giving him a lot of traction too because he does Game of Thrones stuff.
Yeah, everybody loves
this
that.
This guy is an encyclopedia.
I
haven't gotten into Game of Thrones either, but this guy is an encyclopedia. He knows all the comics. He knows all the books. He knows
that's cool.
Everything. So it's cool to be able to watch a show and then listen to his or watch his
you sort of get almost more into it.
Yeah, and he knows so much.
Yeah.
But now he's at the point, and I've been following him for a few years, and I think he was at around 500,000 followers. Now he's at like 1.5 million.
That's crazy.
It's nuts. 1.5 million. And but yeah, I think it's great content. It's super informative.
Yeah.
And the guy knows his shit.
That's cool.
So
hopefully we get to the point where YouTube sends us one of those silver play buttons.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I'll just make one out of tinfoil.
Well, I think it's the matter of just being consistent. You know, putting out stuff and hoping people listen to it.
Yeah.
And
please listen to our so far one listener.
Yeah. Whoever you are. I was thinking of doing that for the car, the RX-7.
Yeah.
Doing like some kind of video.
Yeah. Well, we can do your car. We can do my truck.
Yeah. But I wanted to do something like bring the camera when we go and get it and stuff, which might be this week, by the way. So, what are your plans like this week? Anyways, we'll talk.
Thursday. From Thursday to Saturday, I'm busy.
Yeah, exactly. No,
and
we got to figure something out. But yeah, I'd like to do something.
That'd be cool.
Maybe we'll see.
I got my GoPro E3, a little JVC camera. Actually, I have my Kodak camera. Remember the little video camera that I got? Is that I8? I think it works surprisingly well for what it's supposed to do. I need to start filming with a bit more with that too.
Yeah, I'm still on this drone thing.
Yeah, I know.
But I don't know. At the same time, I'd like a GoPro too.
I almost want to buy another GoPro.
Well, the 5's coming out soon, eh?
Yeah.
Or do you think they're going to come out with the drone first before the 5?
I have no idea. Hopefully don't go bankrupt. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. But no, I would like a GoPro because there's so much you can do with it.
Yeah. I'd actually like to buy a GoPro, whatever gen that I had, that mine died. Because I had the backpack with the LCD screen on it. That was super nice. Like putting that on made the GoPro experience so much better because I was able to see what the fuck I was filming.
Yeah.
You know?
So do you think you really need the LCD screen? The LED screen or whatever?
You don't.
Because the Session doesn't have it.
No.
The Silver, the Hero 4 Silver.
They do now? They have a little LCD
maybe it is an add-on. I don't know.
Because the one I did was an add-on, but I don't know if they now incorporated it. Because I mean, like the JVC little camera that I have has an built-in LCD screen, and it's just nice.
Yeah.
Because you can see what the hell you're pointing at.
Yeah.
Because I mean, with my old GoPro, I have the GoPro Wide also, and even my other GoPro before I had the LCD screen. You know, like I set it up on my 4-wheeler and you fucking hope that you're pointing at the right thing. Mind you, slight correction. A lot of the new, like the Session, I believe, has the
app.
The app. So at least you can see. But
Yeah.
for the ones I did, you didn't. So you basically point it and try to hope that you're pointing at the right thing.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's what happening on my 4-wheeler ones. Is I basically had to pointing like 2 up, you know, and so you basically don't see anything cool. And that's why with the LCD screen was handy. But yeah, if you have the app, then it's no problem for the newer ones. But for the older ones, it came in really handy.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the session. I like the size of the session
Yeah.
and the price, obviously, which is nice too. Because the silver is like $500,
Yeah.
and the
Yeah,
black is
I
like
mean,
It's
I'd probably buy the
99.
session too. Thinking
Yeah.
about it now, because
Yeah.
again, for what I need it for,
Yeah.
because I just basically just mount it to top of my camera, mount it to wherever I need it. So.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think, but yeah, I don't know. Kind of.
You also got to make sure that you're going to use it with these things. That's the problem.
Yeah. Well, I think, and that's what I was thinking too for the when I was thinking about the drone is how much are you going to use it?
Yeah.
You know, and I think a GoPro I'd probably use a lot more than a
The
drone.
GoPro, especially with your kids, you can
Yeah.
mess around with the
Yeah.
GoPro a little bit more, especially when they start getting into sports or whatever.
Yeah.
But a drone, I mean, because the problem with the drone is that you still there's still restrictions on where you can fly it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well.
So I don't know. I think again, I would like to get a drone too because I think they're fun, mainly for the flying aspect more than the filming or whatever. But
yeah, I just think it's such a for a photographer, it's I feel that I'm missing out.
Yeah,
on all this.
It's true though. Yeah, it's true though.
Aerial art,
Yeah.
Like there's a lot.
There's so much. Yeah, there's so much stuff you can do with the drone.
I feel there's a lot I can do with it, so I think I'd have a lot of fun with it. But,
yeah. For me, it's a little different because a lot of the places that I shoot, I wouldn't be able to bring a drone anyways. Not legally anyways.
Yeah, I
filming
mean,
over crowds and racetracks, or let's say iCar, which is next to an airport.
Yeah. No, me
too.
too.
People still do it because they're idiots, but
really, they bring it to iCar. Yeah,
I've seen it at. I don't know if they did it. I know at Bureaucracy last year.
An airport.
Yeah. Yeah. I know last year at Bureaucracy, there's a dude who had a drone there, and it's like, really, what are you doing? Like, how dumb can you be?
Yeah.
Not only that, he was filming next to an airport over a crowd. It's like the two biggest things you're not supposed to do.
My God. Yeah, no.
It'd be fun, but I mean, again, I don't know. Like,
and yeah, I wouldn't. It's more of a recreational thing for me too. Like, I can't. There's no feasible way to bring that to a wedding.
Exactly. Yeah. You don't want to smack a bride in the face with your drone.
Not even that. There's just no time. During a wedding day. Like you need.
No, you get that. What is that? That new drone? I forget. It has some weird name that basically just follows you around.
Well, I think that's what GoPro wants.
Yeah,
to
your
do,
GoPro's,
right?
but there's another company that had one out. Imagine you just do that. You just have the drone following you everywhere you go.
See, my thought about that was it'd be awesome to have it, to have an LED light on it.
Oh yeah,
and have it light off camera.
That'd be neat.
Off camera lighting drone, which
that'd be super easy. That'd be easy to do though.
But they're so loud, so you can't have that at a reception. Whee!
Yeah,
they're super loud.
What about
like a buzzing hive of bees.
What about a drone hot air balloon?
Yeah, well,
super quiet,
and it just keeps going. You have like literally 30 seconds of footage.
That would be a sort of cool idea, technically. But people have done it too. People have used drones. I've seen videos of. I'm talking properly in the mic. People using a drone to light paint a lighthouse or something along those lines, because he's basically doing a photo of this lighthouse, and he basically strapped on some whatever LED lights or whatever, and then flew it to light paint the. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, no,
awesome
they sell like headlights. For
them,
like big LED headlights. So you're not supposed to fly them at night ever, anyways.
Probably not. I'd strap on a paintball gun and go crazy.
Well, people have strapped guns.
Damn you hippies! Yeah.
Yeah, some guy put a gun, of course. Someone's bound to put a gun on one of those things.
America.
Yeah, but no, it's interesting. Yeah, I thought off camera flash or off camera LED would be a great application for a drone. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I have a feeling the Phantom 3 4K, which is down to $800 Canadian now.
Oh, not bad.
I think that'll be the regular price. So until they kind of liquidate the rest of the stock.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe
I don't know. I think they're cool, but I don't think I'd buy one because I don't think it would be justifiable.
Yeah.
When there's so much other gear that I can throw money at. So
I'd probably maybe look into renting one and trying it out.
Yeah. See how it goes. Yeah. I mean, they're pretty easy to fly. Mm-hmm. They basically fly by themselves.
Yeah. They're crazy easy to fly, and especially the 4 now can do everything.
Yeah, you basically you just yell at it, and
Yeah.
But yeah, it's cool.
Well, anything else
I don't
Should we
know.
wrap this show up or what? We're at 50 minutes.
It's not too terrible. I don't know. Any gear that you've been using lately that you has been tickling your fancy?
Not really. No.
Oh.
My computer. That's pretty much been my gear these days. It's been really busy at work. So
yeah.
we have a lot of editing.
How's that been editing?
A lot of editing coming in.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's shooting weddings now. All my clients are wedding photographers, so a lot of work coming in. So yeah, it's keeping me busy. The iMac's getting. I don't know. I think something's wrong with it. I think.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think something's wrong with it, but I think it's on the verge of maybe dying.
Mm.
It's crashed a few times, and I've topped out the RAM a lot.
Oh wow.
That's apparently when the fans start coming on, it sounds like a jet engine.
Oh wow.
Because there's a fan in there.
Yeah.
But it's very, very, very low. But it goes into hyperdrive when you top out the RAM.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it sounds like crazy.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy.
I don't know. It might be going. So I'm like offloading.
But have you
pictures? Is
it like topped out for the amount of RAM that you can have in it and stuff?
Yeah, I think it's all maxed out.
Okay.
The thing. So.
Crazy.
But yeah, it's kind of weird. So yeah, hoping just getting important stuff off of it in case it actually does die.
Oh. But my Mac's doing pretty good, but I want to add RAM to it. Yeah. Because I think it's about that time. But
yeah, I'd like a bigger screen too. You have the 27. Eh?
Yeah, 27 with a dual 19. Yeah, which is great. Because when I edit in Photoshop, I'll have all my palettes on one side and then full screen for the photo. Yeah, but for me, the gear that I've been actually using the most of, that I've been enjoying using the most of, is my Peak Design slide strap. Oh, yeah. It works really well. Yeah, I really like it. It's funny because I wanted one, but I didn't really care about getting one. But I, basically threw it on my Christmas list last year just because I didn't want anything else. Like, I mean, I didn't have anything else that I really cared to, ask for. And yeah, it works freaking surprisingly well. Mm-hmm. And it's nice to the whole adjustability and how it works. Yeah, it's so far my go-to strap to go to for most things now. When I'm shooting with one body though, obviously.
Yeah, yeah, I like my hold fast strap. It's pretty awesome.
Your hipster strap.
Yeah. It's great.
They're nice though.
Yeah, and they're super comfy.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like is shooting vertical becomes a challenge.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't go high.
Yeah. You should do what I told you and put the quick release on it.
Yeah, probably.
That way, if you have to, you just unclip. Because that's what I have with my my Black Rapids. I put a Manfrotto quick release plate on the bottom of it, and then I screw my Black Rapid pin into the bottom of the quick release, and then if I have to unclip it, I can, and it's super easy.
It is super easy with the hold fast.
Yeah, well, it's the same principle. You just have to unclip, but I mean, this is I find a lot quicker.
Yeah,
because you don't have to fill around with the loop. It's it's like a tripod mount. So
yeah, I'd have to see what it looks. Well, it is pretty easy. I think the tricky part is getting it back on. It's easy to take off.
Yeah.
But to get it back
on,
it's a bit.
And this is you just literally clip on like you're putting it onto a tripod, right? So it's super quick. Yeah, because that's what I do. Also, I find it's easier when I'm putting my camera gear away. Is I can take that whole thing off, and that way it's flat in my bag. But that's what I do with my Black Rapid, or even a few the other straps. It just makes it easy. Yeah. But again, that's what's nice with the Peak stuff is that you have these little tabby things, so you can even take it off super easily if you want to use the hand guard hand strap. Okay. Yeah, it works well. I like it. But yeah, when I shoot two bodies, I use my Black Rapid dual strap. Yeah. Or the Spider holster. Yeah. I rarely use my cotton carrier anymore, although I do actually really like it. Because I love the fact how stable it was, and especially with the vest, it was like made it really great for changing lenses. But I don't use it that much anymore. Maybe one day.
Cool.
Yep, that's.
I think we'll wrap it up for this week. 54 minutes.
Not bad. I think about an hour-ish is pretty good for a podcast.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
it's enough for people to get into, and not long enough that people get annoyed.
Yeah, I mean, I think we do have to look into getting this up on the iTunes.
Yeah,
and because.
Hey, we should do an intro.
What?
We should do our intro.
We did our intro.
Did we?
I think so.
Okay.
And there goes your phone again.
On silent.
On that note, say goodbye.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Have a good shoot. Have a good week.
Yeah,
Thanks
you too. Have a good wedding
Thank you.
next Saturday. Yep.
And most of all, thank you for listening.
You're to our one listener. You rock.